welcome. My name's Joshua Hogan. My username in Honkai Impact 3. I have 2 accounts. I re-rolled it because when I first played it, I thought it was boring, but now it's really good. Gesha went the same way. I went the same way with Gesha. It was boring. So, without further ado, I will explain. There is 5 things I will go through with this video, and all of them is going to be reconstructed, and when I go through with my Adobe, I'm going to upload it straight to YouTube when I go through Premiere Pro to do my editing. So first thing first, Honkai Impact 3 is a free game that you can download on the App Store as well as Google Play, the Play Store, as well as their free game as well when you download their client. Basically like Honkai Impact, where you can download the PC version and you have so much more atmosphere and reliability to play. The PC version is better than mobile because you get the plain HDR. The graphics are much more cleaner and much more smoother. Far as the graphics wise, it's fantastic. Not a chance that I have no problems with the graphics. It works perfectly. The controls are easy to master.
Captain on bridge.
So that part. The story mode. It was like that, but it all changed. We know that all this is got the Moon's origin and the finale. That's just the first arc of terms of story, because we got 2 or 3 years, 2 years time in the game. In the game itself, we're gonna fight the Hush of the End, and that was the end. And then we have the hope, and then we've got the post Honkai, which will turn that into what we are playing in the open world. That will turn into our story for us to see the rest of the game. As far as open world, I like it. The co-ops are awesome. I like the expeditions and the mini and the material events, which is awesome. I like the Chronicles. Good free stuff from the Chronicles. You get heaps of diamonds in the process. Now I'm going to go to some criticisms. Criticism, we have a lack of weapon content in the Foundry. As I'm going to go into Foundry right now, and as you can see, the PM gets, especially every new version, the PM gets updated every week. You can get individually. We got 4 pre-armed weapons. Yeah, we got 2 bent weapons, 1 spirit weapon form, which turns the bent weapon of the Harper Railgun spirit turns into the Harper Railgun's physical form when you get enough AE animation, and of course the ether field, which create your weapons and stigmas. The AE emission is for weapons, and you got spiritual confection. We also have Honkai piece, and of course the SS, which is the source imagination, which is the stigmas which you need to use to do it. So what you need to do is you do all that. That's the reason why it needs to be done. Needs to be implemented. With every new version, they're released when you go into the Universal Mirage. Right? A new Stigma set. Now this is the Ari at the Stigma set, which is best news for Rita Revice Fallen Rosemary. As we can see here, we click on her, we get equipment, her master, her Iron at the Stigma set, and her Iris Dream. If they could come a best way to incorporate the weapon and the Stigma into the Forgery every update, then things won't be so hard and so painful for the players. They're not able to get that specific weapon. Another thing that is also criticizing is you get the shop and exchange. Weapon Renaissance, which is the blue, and the red is actually the Stigma Renaissance. The Weapon Renaissance needs to be included in the open world, as the fact that the open world is where you can get something. 240, I say I go with 250 with the blue, with the Weapon Renaissance, because that will allow you to, and also I want, and the Weapon Renaissance should be put in to the Battle Pass for Paladin. For the Paladin Battle Pass, I think the Weapon Renaissance for the Battle Paladin should be rewarding every other thing at the Battle Pass, as well as that. If that thing included, that should be good. Yeah, so the Forgery, we're lacking several spirit forms. So just bear in mind that's purple. So bear in mind, I think we need to update this. I will go into my collection and explain how far that we need to be added into the weapon. As far as the pistols, I reckon all of them should be added right down to Clear the Void. Clear the Void. I think all of them, some are added to the Forgery as we go into Forgery. We get to weapons. We have got 9 basic weapons, which is mostly all forgeable, but we need to add more basic weapons, more bounty weapons to it. The Forgery needs a massive update in pistols. They've got 6 there. I reckon another increase of that by probably they've got 2. Definitely one more on that one. Probably I reckon go to key reason. 3 include 3 more bounty weapons. The Ultra Jurdum should be in the bounty weapons along with the spirit weapon form. Not a Grief should be in this one. The base form of that should be in it, included. The Abyss Flower and the Arrow Glow should be in the bounty weapon. The collection is much better. We're going to pistols. I say all of them should be in the Forgery now, up to this one. So actually from here all the way back to the UVS 45 in the Forgery. say here, old salty tuna, which you believe it is a pun because you have a tuna in the first in Honkai Impact, the same shape, but you need to put them all into that. I reckon go straight to this one. Old salty tuna. Here it's lacking. I reckon most of them should be. I reckon got far as get reason to add to the forgery. So pretty much from Azrael Cycle all the way up to Alsat's SC22 all should be in the forgery. Duhan, I say after the month, after the UNRWA, I think we're fine. Most of them should be able to go into the some aren't thing, but most of them need to be in the weaponry, in the forgery. Same with the crosses. I'll probably go far as the or of Judith, far as probably Soul Reaper to do it, and I'll probably in the future updates I'll probably want to see Half Gloom and Center Lantern and Self Energy Igly to add it, and then as far as the Fist, I think we need to add a bit more. I think Scotty and Hall should be where Frank and Down should be where it is. So pretty much that one. As far as Slice, I reckon Uno and Tail all the way to Aphrodite should be included. Same with yeah, so should be Abyss Flower and Eagle Growth should be included as well. And of course Mental Wealth should be in the forgery as a forgeable weapon. So that's my opinion of it. So it's, I hope it do a good job, and I reckon it should be doing a good job. That's the only criticism of the game I've got. Lack of weapons in the forgery, weaponry in the forgery. It needs to be updated magically. Please share this everywhere, Facebook and everything, because it needs to be shown, and Hollow Universe needs to take notice.